So good luck, everybody, tonight. Where's my list of teams and players? We got some good stuff to go here, so let's go. Let me get my randoms up. We're not going to wait too long. Get right to it. Let me see. Here's my dice roller. And where's my list? There we go. Okay, very good. Okay, you guys know the drill. We always do 5 or more in our dice roll. We're going to do 5 or more for the first box. We're going to back that box out. We're going to roll again to see if it's going to be 5 or more for the second box. And we're going to open those both together, of course. And then we'll do 7 times the player name lists for the freebie after we open our 2 boxes. So boxes are all here. The oldest boxes, we still have 70. And then that's the oldest box. And then 3 and 11 from November. The next 4 boxes are early December, and the next 10 are late December, and then the 11 boxes are for the January reload. We hit 63, so the new batch will be 64 through 80. Only 70 will get skipped unless we hit that. Probably in the next 3 boxes. Maybe the next 4, but 70 hits. I will not skip it. I'll drop it back into the bunch. But as of right now, 70 will get skipped. So good luck, everybody. 5 or more for our first box. Good luck, everybody. See what we got. 5 or more. 9 times. 9 times, Mr. Bueller. Let's do it. 9 times. Good luck, everybody. See what we got. 28 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the first box we're going to open tonight is going to be box number 62. 62 is from the reload. 9 times. Box 62. 9 times. Box 62. Okay, let me make that mark here. Box, we had 63 already, so that's the very last box numerically. So the new boxes will still start at 64, even though we've hit 62 and 63. So 62 will go away. Very last box on the list. 2. Okay, very good. We're going to do 5 or more again. 5 or more in our dice roll for the second box. It is 6 times. 6 times, guys. Good luck. Same order. 6 times the list. Let's do it. 1, 27 boxes. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the second box tonight we're going to open is going to be box number 56. 56 it is. 6 times. Box 56. 6 times. Box 56. And back that out so I don't forget. Box 56 it is. 62 and 56. Very good. Okay, guys. Very good. Box 62 and 56. And 62 was on the shelf. Ah. That and box 56 over on the right. Okay. Very good, very good. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your continued love and support. Let's see what we got. Where's my lists? Box 62, box 56. Okay. 62 will do first. Good luck, everybody. Box 62. 62. Positive. Box 62. What do you got for us? Box 62 is going to be Hall of Famer, 94 Stanley Cup champion, Glenn Anderson on the Adidas New York Rangers. There it is, Frozen Pond COA with the nice 94 Stanley Cup champ inscription. part of the Stanley Cup champion New York Rangers late season trade from the Toronto Maple Leafs. Obviously, he won, I think 5 Stanley Cups in 7 years with the Edmonton Oilers. There it is, Glenn Anderson, NHL Hall of Famer. Fantastic score, of course, with the Edmonton Oilers. And then he ended up on the New York Rangers with Mess and Leach and Richter and won the Stanley Cup, broke the curse. Glenn Anderson had a great run after the trade and Stanley Cup playoffs. It was a short stop with the New York Rangers. There we go. Glenn Anderson. Congratulations. Let's see with that. Glenn Anderson. And then we'll do box 56. Glenn Anderson coming out of 62. There it is. And let me see. Glenn Anderson tonight was Ron. Ron, congratulations, Ron. Ron hit a bunch. He had a couple of the Rangers, so congratulations. How many Rangers we got left? We had at least 2. I think he had all 3 of them. Yeah, we have Keandre Miller in the older boxes. Then Derek Stepan and Glenn Anderson, and he hits the Glenn Anderson. Congratulations, Glenn Anderson. Let's see if he doubles up. Let's see. Box 56. Box 56. I don't know if he's been hot. Sometimes he's hot on Sundays. So there we go. We'll see what happens. But that is definitely Ron. Congratulations. Box 56. What do we got for us? Box 56 is going to be. Oh! This is a big one. Woo! Slap shot. 5 SIGs. Where's my cheat sheet on this one? Absolutely beautiful. Everybody knows slap shot. You guys should know slap shot. Obviously, this is not just a Hanson brothers. Obviously, 2 of the 3 Hansons are present. Obviously, the goalie, Dennis Lemieux, Yvonne Barretz, Dave Hanson, number 16, present. Jeff Carlson, he plays a Hanson. Jeff Carlson's there. He's Jack Hanson. Very good. Obviously, it's got a couple people, other names on here. Old-time hockey inscription. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Alan Nichols, who plays Johnny Upton, number 12. And then, of course, the other name that's on here, Guido Tenessi, who actually passed away early last year. He plays Billy Charlebois for the Jets in the movie. He's number 5. So that's one you don't see very often. Obviously, you're not going to see him on the Slapshot jerseys anymore. But there we go. Congratulations, Slapshot. It's a custom jersey. Obviously, it has Charlestown on the front. Slapshot. This is such a great jersey. There we go. 5 SIGs. There we go. On the front, the Chiefs. Charlestown Chiefs. What's up with that dog? He saved the town of Charleston from the fire. Yeah, F that dog. There we go. Slapshot. Very nice. Part of the last reload. I know it's been a heated chase for a couple people. Very, very nice. There he is. Dale's in the house. Congratulations. Hitting the Slapshot. 5 SIG. 2 of the Hanson bros. 2 of the opposing players, as well as the goalie, Dennis Lemieux, with the hooking and the tripping and the high sticking. Anybody that knows and loves Slapshot, gotta give props to the Slapshot jersey. Congratulations. Very, very nice. Yeah, that was a long, hard chase for you. Congratulations, Dale, on that one. Obviously, you had been a little bit of a slump, but very, very nice. Hitting the Slapshot. Glenn Anderson going out to Ron. Slapshot going to Dale. Sorry for everybody, of course, that did not hit either of those 2. We have the freebie to do as well. Very, very nice. We got that to go. Of course, I'm not forgetting that. Box is here to remind me. So we're doing the hole. We'll see. Everybody's got a shot at the hole. I'm not going to prevent Dale or Ron from hitting that as well. If you're lucky enough to hit the freebie, by all means, I grant you that luck. Very, very nice with Slapshot and Glenn Anderson. So there we go. Very, very nice. Yeah, that's a hard chase. obviously, I love Glenn Anderson. Obviously, as a long-time Oilers fan, watched him win multiple cups. He buried the Flyers one year and came 7 in '87. And then obviously he won the cup with the Rangers as well. So congratulations on that one. Let's see. Let's get going to the freebie. Where's my randoms? Not going to roll the dice. Obviously, it's just going to be 7 times the list. So let me reset my dice. We're not going to mess with that, just to have it on the screen. Where's my list? Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. Here's the lists. Everything from her slap shot was on there. Everything obviously running through from Keller all the way down to Sergey. Every spot is eligible to win the free Brett Hull. So just as a thank you from me to you guys who've been with me, whether you've been for a couple breaks or we've been for hundreds of breaks, box 600, 601 tonight's still going strong. The 3-year anniversary is the first week of April. I'm sure I'll have something free to give away when we hit the 3 years. I do have another freebie for next Sunday. So it's the first double box after the reload, and there will be another freebie. So make sure you guys get your bids in for next week. Grab the cheapie if you want to have a shot at the freebie. Of course, next week we'll be at 40 and 39. So the odds of you winning the freebie next week is 1 in 40. So today, 1 in 28. So good luck, all you guys. Let's see what we got. So here we go. So I know 1 in 20, 24, no 28. So we have four to go before the reload goes in, brings it up to 40 for that first Sunday, next Sunday. So here we go. Good luck, everybody. 7 times the lists. Let's see what we got. 28 items. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the winner of the Brett Hull, which I'll show you again after we hit this, with the top name on the top of the list, is going to be Morgan Geeky. The Morgan Geeky spot wins the Brett Hull 7 times. Morgan Geeky spot wins the Brett Hull. There it is. Morgan Geeky, 28 spots, 7 times. Morgan Geeky goes to that goes to Ryan S. Congratulations. Ryan S. has actually hit freebies in the past, so congratulations to him. Having some freebie luck. There it is. Very good. The pictures are on the Facebook page. He actually doesn't use the Facebook page, but Brett Hull, St. Louis Blues, Beckett, witness, obviously signed 1/19/25 in White Plains, New York. Brett Hull, Hall of Fame, 2009. Brett Hull, St. Louis Blues. That is going to Ryan S. Congratulations, Ryan S. Congratulations, Ron. Congratulations, Dale. Great hit tonight. Congratulations all around. Sorry, of course, for everybody that did not hit. I mean, make sure you're back here for Facebook on Tuesday and Thursday. 1 in 26 on Tuesday, 1 in 25 on Thursday. So I'll work my best, get the spot price preview up, obviously, before the end of the night. And of course, I'll enter in everything to start Tuesday, including the reload jerseys. So we get that ready for next Sunday. There will be a freebie. So let's just a little preview. The jersey next freebie. Let me see. I'm not going to give it away. No, I'll keep it off. Nice free. It's going to be an Adidas. Very nice jersey given away for next Sunday. So make sure we'll throw that probably Thursday. I'll probably show off the freebie jersey, but we'll get that going for this week. Make sure you get your bids in. Make sure you check out your chases, and we'll get that going. But this is gonna be a fun week, action packed. Like I said, I'll be mailing this stuff out probably at the end of the week. Probably maybe even the same day I do the preview boxing up video. But all the pictures are on Facebook. You guys have any questions about them, let me know. I can't wait to show them off close up in the bags like we do every reload. It's a fun batch. I know you guys already commented some of the jerseys, some good stuff going in there. So you guys will have some nice targets. So we'll be down to 24 after Thursday, 16 going back in, brings us back up to 40 for just Sunday, back down to 38 for first Tuesday after 2 weeks from our week from Tuesday. So thank you much, everybody. Enjoy the Olympic hockey. Like I said, it's looking pretty interesting as a road for USA to get back to playing Canada for the goal, which is kind of what everybody wants. But these other nations are going to go strong at it. Finland looked like they got off the mat after losing early. Sweden, I thought they were stacked, and then Finland kind of did the number on them. But obviously Germany looked terrible today against the U.S. Obviously Czechia didn't look great. Slovakia obviously won their group, but obviously all 12 teams qualified for the next round. But a couple teams get the bye, and then everybody plays each other after that. So it'd be interesting to see. Can't wait to see as we get into the knockout phase. But they said the Olympic hockey is enjoyable. Like I said, we're not getting, you enjoyed much more open game. Obviously, still trying to work out some chemistry, especially teams. Can't just throw out all stars and expect it to click. But USA team is starting to click, coming out slow every game out of the box. But Canada looks really be firing on all cylinders. Celebrini's been as advertised. I saw, obviously McDavid's been amazing. They look really good. So it's gonna be interesting to see coming into the knockout phase. But thank you much, everybody. I look forward to seeing you guys back here on Tuesday. And until then, Waffleboard Breaks is out. Take care, guys. Congratulations, winners. I'll see you guys Tuesday. Take care.